Question number 32 says, if a DV selectee dies, what happens to that case? The main application is for the people, someone has won. If you have won, then the person dies. If the person dies, that case will be closed, in the sense that a beneficiary cannot just go and be given the visa for the person who has died already. So, if the main applicant dies, the main winner dies, the wife or spouse and the children cannot come for the person who has already died. So that is something you need to know. So if you apply, that's why there is a need for both husband and wife to apply. So for that particular case, you have to pray for your spouse not to die if he's the winner. But to make it easier, both husband and wife apply, so that if both of you wins, if one dies, still you can be able to access and you'll be able to do. So if a DV selectee dies at any point before to travel, even if you already have visa, but the person dies before to travel to US, it's gone. But if you already traveled to America, you arrived in America, you cross that border, they put the stamp. If you die while here, there is no problem with that. So that is about if the DV lottery winner dies, the entire case is over. For those who are following me on Instagram, I have a list of 50 questions about frequently asked questions I'm going to answer. I'm in question number 32. I'm not answering any question at the moment out of the 50 questions. Once I'm finishing all the list of 50 questions, I'll be able to answer any other questions. But let's continue to have the list of 50 questions which I have here. Question number 33. How much does it cost to enter the diversity visa lottery? How much does it cost to enter the diversity visa lottery? There are two things. There are no costs, first of all, in applying for the diversity visa lottery, but there are costs associated after winning the diversity visa lottery. The fees associated, I will talk to these fees later. But applying for the diversity visa lottery is free of charge. Don't get scammed. Don't go to a website that say use MasterCard, Visa card. We are going to guarantee you are going to win. We are going to process so fast. Don't do that. You are going to be scammed. There is no fee charged to submit the electronic diversity visa lottery application form. However, if you are selected, if you win the DV lottery, there are fees associated. It will be medical fee, which you pay cash to the medical professional physician in your country. Then there are fees which are visa fees, which you pay by cash on the US Embassy. Don't send a visa fee to Western Union or to anybody online. The US government doesn't do that. You must pay your visa fee at the time of the visa interview direct to the consular cashier at the US Embassy on the day of your interview. But if you are in the United States already, you will pay using the USCIS website, which is the government website. And I'll talk about the fees, how much you need to prepare yourself for later. Question number 34. How and where do I pay the diversity visa how the V and immigrant visa fees if I'm selected. I've already answered that one related to number 32, number 34, on how much. So, how do I pay for the diversity visa? As I said, the application itself is free. But the immigrant visa fee, just like if you come as a student, you pay for the visa fee. Tourists, you pay for the visa fee. So for the visa fee, for the green card immigrant visa fee, you pay by cash 320, whatever the amount of money you're supposed to pay, 330. You're supposed to pay by cash at the US Embassy. You go and give the documents, you pay to the cashier, then you do the interview. On the day of the interview, they don't accept money in local currency. They don't accept money in any in the card at the US Embassy. They want cash. That's very, very important. And again, the medical, you pay to the medical physician on cash wherever you go to do the interview. To do the medical. 35. If I apply for the diversity visa but don't qualify to receive one, can I get a refund of the visa fees I paid for? There is no paying back. There is no refund of any kind, of any type of visa you apply. If you apply for student visa, tourist visa, medical research visa, green card visa, whatever visa you are going to apply, if you apply, you don't get the visa, you were denied to be given the visa, it's over. They don't give you the money. There is no refund of any kind. No visa application fee cannot be refunded. That's why you are told to go through all the documents and make sure that everything is correct. If a consular officer determines that you do not meet the requirements for the visa, or you are otherwise ineligible for the diversity visa under the US law, the consular officer cannot issue a visa and you will be forfeit all fees paid. They don't give you money back. Simple and clear. Question number 36. If I receive a visa through the diversity visa program, will the US government pay for my airfare to the United States, help me to find a house, get employment, and provide the health care or any subsidies until I'm fully settled in the United States of America? US government doesn't give you a dime. They don't give you even $1. As I said, the visa fee you pay by cash in the United States, US dollar. US currency is US dollar. Is not franc, is not Tanzanian shillings. You pay in US dollar. US government, they give you the visa. That is bigger than anything else. They are not going to give you, oh, so thank you, we give you green card, now with your flight ticket, this is the flight ticket, okay, now go and stay in California, enjoy the time in Malibu. No, they are not going to do that. After winning, applying for the diversity visa lottery is free. After winning the diversity visa, there is no any other fee or any cash or benefit the US government will give. They are going to give you the actual card. They are going to give you the visa. When you come to US, you are getting the card. The card is a permanent resident card. Is going to give you the ability to work any number of hours you want. Is allowing you to live here permanently without any extra documentation you need, or to be able to employ. You don't need any extra authorization. You are allowed to travel back to your country and come back without applying for another visa to come back to the United States. So it's your responsibility to find where you're going to stay. It's your responsibility whether you want to do business. It's your responsibility whether you want to go and just stay. Is up to you. They're not going to do any subsidies with that. I'll be talking about how much money you need to have before you come to America. But they're not going to give you that. The green card itself is more than that cash if they have to give you. Green card is the big, big, big thing. You come here and work. Unless otherwise you come here, you do business, it's okay. But if you want to come here and become homeless, you don't work, it's up to you. But they're not going to give you money. No. They are not going to do that at all. So you need to make sure that you have enough money to start with. Because it doesn't apply, it will be difficult for you to survive your life in America without that one. So, US doesn't give you anything. US government doesn't tell you which state to go to live there. You have to find a host, you have to find a place to stay. That's up to you. But it's not going to say, okay, now EBM, you are here in America, now go and stay in California, now go and start and do 1, 2, 3. No, they're not going to do that. So be careful. Yes, you don't need to have, you don't need to, I mean, you don't need, okay, you come here, you don't have even a single dollar. No, you cannot survive. You need to have a host. I'll talk about the host. How do you get the host? Because people get confused all the time. They think that, oh, if I go to America, it will be easy, I'll be getting the money. Yes, you'll be able to get the money if you work for them. You find the money, but otherwise, it will be difficult for you to survive this kind of life. Okay? What other expenses should I be aware of after winning the Diversity Visa Lottery?